Now at 6, the impact of a grand jury report obtained only by CBS News Miami on some key races in the November election. And tonight, some of the Democratic candidates are calling for action. Good evening, I'm Lauren Pastrana. Thank you for joining us. Jim DeFeete's reporting on the grand jury's findings is the most read article on CBSMiami.com and making headlines in Florida and across the country. He's in the newsroom right now with what the candidates are saying tonight. Jim?
Lauren, 24 hours after CBS Miami revealed the contents of that secret grand jury report into the Hope Florida Foundation, Democrats facing an uphill battle in November seized on the report to argue it was a time for change.
This may well be the most brazen act of political corruption we have seen here in Florida.
This is the ultimate betrayal of working families.
Jose Javier Rodriguez is the Democratic candidate for Attorney General against James Uthmeyer, and Angie Nixon is the Democratic nominee for the United States Senate against Ashley Moody.
My opponent is a criminal. He's a criminal who should resign. He should come clean and turn himself in.
Everyone involved in this, Ashley Moody included, should resign. They should resign. Enough is enough.
The grand jury report was critical of both Uthmeyer and Moody for their roles in allowing $10 million in taxpayer money from a Medicaid settlement to be diverted to the Hope Florida Foundation. That money was then routed into a political action committee controlled by Uthmeyer, as well as the Republican Party of Florida.
No one is taking responsibility, and everyone involved is pretending like they suddenly have amnesia when it comes to this decision. You orchestrate a scheme to take money from sick kids, and now none of y'all can remember? Seriously?
Floridians need leaders who are going to clean house in Tallahassee. To clean house means to break down that wall of silence, the conspiratorial corruption that we have in Tallahassee and that this grand jury report lays out.
Earlier today, Uthmeyer denied he did anything wrong and argued Democrats are desperate.
As we've said from the beginning, this has been a politically motivated witch hunt driven by the Democrats and a far-left Democrat state attorney in Tallahassee.
Uthmeyer then suggested that reporters who question him about what's in the grand jury report could be criminally charged.
Are you trying to solicit a crime here in violation of the law? I did not think so. I did not think so. I did not think so. Here's what I'll say. Nobody did anything wrong here. There was not even probable cause to move forward. This is a hoax.
Moody, who has been avoiding speaking to reporters, took to social media to defend her actions. The AG's office had no knowledge of how funds would be spent or played any role in how Hope Florida, ACA, or the legislature would spend the settlement money.
Jim, Democrats are clearly hoping this issue will resonate with voters. We've heard from so many candidates, but how do you think this story is being received by the public?
Yeah, that's a really interesting question, because I think one of the issues that you are seeing, not just here in Florida, but across the country, centers around the issue of corruption, the belief that the system is corrupt and needs to be reformed. You're hearing that a lot all across the country, and I think this has been the opportunity for Democrats to point to this and try to really reinforce the idea that 30 years or more of Republican rule in Tallahassee has led to this sort of conduct. So it's going to be an interesting race to sort of see how this plays out over the next 68 days, I guess.
Great reporting as always, Jim DeFeete. Thank you. And you can go to CBSMiami.com to read the grand jury report as well as Jim's story on the findings. And you can see much more on the Hope Florida investigation on Sunday morning at 8:30 on Facing South Florida with Jim DeFeete.